type 1 if this is working. Hello, M. Been asked to do a couple of songs last week, so I'm gonna try them out now. Welcome to Ryan Hector. Welcome to M. Please type 1 if this is working. I don't know if this is working, that's why I was noodling at the start. This is a Bass Guy Show, episode 1617. If you want to jam along, this is an E major 7, A major 7, D major 7. Please type 1 if this is working. Thank you, M. M helps me keep the flying monkeys at bay. Bass Guy loves you, no fear. How's it going, everybody? I hope you're well. My name is Jack Casey, a Bass Guy Show. I've been streaming live for 11 years now. You're currently watching footage from Sky of the Universe. This is walking north of Laval Avenue in the Plateau, Mount Royal neighborhood in Montreal. Thank you, Pat. Pat was the only one to tip last week, so last week we made $10. So thank you, Pat. I invested the $10 in this graphic. So there you go. Thank you, Pat, very much for being the one person to tip. Pat will host you this evening. We have Frankie MacDonald on at 10 to 11 our time, so in about an hour. And this is on request. My mouth gets dry because I have spinal damage and I take medication for seizures, basically. I live with chronic pain. I'm in pain all the time. And I just smile and say F it. And anyways, talk is cheap, so we'll let the music do the talking. Actually, I haven't sung this song in well over a year, so this is for all the Transit fans out there that like the stock bass guy. Feelings are what we get when the sun and the rain make the flowers wet. A bluebird winked at me today. God's just saying this is the way. A baby hedgehog tucked in a ball. Love has her blanket, cozy and small. Puppies rolling down the meadow greens. Kittens purring like tiny love machines. And the crowns, the sun shine down on us. All in all things, tall and just. And the fruits of the tall fruit trees. Growing food, gravities, mysteries, and liquid colors of fountain mist. Moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss. Liquid colors of fountain mist. Moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss. mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors, fountain mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors, fountain mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors, fountain mist. Moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss. Mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss, liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam, rainbow, dolphin kiss. What we get when the sun and the rain make the flowers wet. A bluebird winked at me today. God's just saying, this is the way. A baby hedgehog tucked in a ball. Love has her blanket, cozy and small. Puppies rolling down the meadow greens. Kittens purring like tiny love machines. The crowns of the sun shine down on us, making all things tall and just. And the fruits of the tall fruit trees, gravity's falling Colors of fountain mist, moonbeam rainbow. Liquid colors of fountain mist, moonbeam rainbow. Dolphin kiss, liquid mist, moonbeam rainbow. Or maybe when we get past the next street here. Yeah, some hockey banners, hockey posters up. And yeah, like I was saying as well, the trees are spectacular here. But just like the buildings, a lot of the trees are sort of in rough shape as well, so you gotta be careful, I guess, during storms and whatnot. You can tell some of them have been pruned, sort of, to protect the wires and the folks below. Here's Napoleon. This is Rue Napoleon, so another famous name, Napoleon. Not sure how far we are from Mount Royal Avenue. But we'll cross here again, just to make it interesting. There's a hotel there, a little bed and breakfast. Yeah, so as we walk here, looks like it's getting sunnier and sunnier out. And yeah, look at this, we got a tree here, looks like it was recently cut down. The boreal ash bug, right, that's what you meant to say before. So welcome everybody, welcome back to A Bass Guy Show. It's quite funny because like there's I'm trying to get a pick, and then it falls over, and there's like 8 picks, guitar picks everywhere, and then the sheet music falls over, and then there's like 75 different sound effects on 15 different devices, and then there's all the phones and 6 different cameras and buttons and everything. And my head's gonna explode. Sometimes I don't know what's going on, so I might miss something obvious, like fixing the camera here or seeing someone on the chat board, whatever. So, and still, the microphone's always in my eye vision. Anyways, maybe in another 37 years, I'll get the hang of this being a musician art thing. So, hello to Wanda Jacobs. Hello to Quebec Buff. I can actually hear myself and see what's going on. I hope you like the new display. To be honest, I'm a bit like out of sorts. I've been working so effing hard. I could vomit. Been waking up every day at 4 or 5 to do the show. Once on Friday. Last week we made one tip. One person tipped, so thank you to a tipper. Thanks to Sky of the Universe and to anyone else who helps. I have spinal damage, so I do most of the work lying on the floor. I have a heating blanket on my back, and I use a cane, and I'm in abject agony all the time, and it's getting worse and worse over the years, and it's a hilarious, neat, fun adventure. You're watching a Bass Guy Show live from Montreal. So yeah, my legs, everything hurts and all that. I'm trying my best, and it's really not very motivating. I was watching a video today. I posted it on my YouTube wall about how everybody loves art, and we put paintings on our walls, and we listen to music, and we watch movies and TV shows, and we value it's now entertainment. It used to be something that made you think. Now it's something that makes you don't think. So escapism, fantasy, and we like it and everything, but we don't pay artists or musicians for it, and the musicians are like, okay, cool, we'll just suffer then. That's cool. Like Van Gogh sold one painting in his life, even though his brother was an art dealer and sold lots of other famous people's paintings, and whatever. Imagine if you, like the Doctor, just did it. Like people tell musicians, well, come on, you enjoy it. 1 or 2 friends like it. You like playing music. It's good exposure. Tell that to your doctor. I know you like saving lives and surgery and stuff, but just do it because of for the heart of it. You can take the heart home with you if you want. I picked the wrong day to quit meth. Anywho, I hope you're well. If you'd like to help out, you can go to abassguyshow.com. Not abassguyshow.com, sorry, it's just bassguyshow.com. And so let me take you out. Today I promised myself to slow down. Actually, turn off the amp here. I'm going to look around the studio. I'm going to show you around the studio. This week I changed all the graphics over the last couple of weeks. We got brand new software, so that was a huge change. I'm still repairing the show from the flood last year, where we lost $7,000 of gear. And it's been 1 year, and I'm still doing it. Today I fixed all the pedals on the ground for the first time. All the pedals are on a tilt, so I can actually, for the first time, I can reach them a lot easier, and I can see what I'm doing. And the chat and all the different camera angles and trial and error. And on the wall we have where was that? There's too much stuff going on. I like to make it look nice. So on the wall we have these visuals here, and you can also see a second projector. There's the table, by the way. And this is what's cool. I've got a brand new camera here right in the front. Pat, I don't know if anybody, I never really do this stuff, and I used to slow down and tell people what's going on and stuff, but this camera should autofocus. It's not very good lighting in here, but that's me when I was about 8 years old with my feet on the table. My dad built that table in about 1977, and that's the table that's right here in the studio. So maybe I should go to full cam. So that table right there is where I was holding my feet up on the far end there. So how are you? I'm going to slow down and I'm actually going to explain Miami Christine. This is for you. Miami Christine by far has helped the Bass Guy Show financially this year more than anybody, and thank you very much for that, Miami Christine, and John and Sky the Universe, and the 4 Patreons that I have. Here's a cat. So, and Julie in Indonesia 2 years ago helped us get this computer, which is literally the engine of the show. I've been streaming for 11 years straight, episode 1617, and we did it all with shitty computers I found in the garbage and fixed up and added things to them, and we have this computer now that can actually handle things, so I can show videos, I can do multiple cameras, I can do a whole bunch of stuff. So I love the new camera, the famous table, everyone taking a 15-minute break. So yeah, let's look. So let me go to the full camera here. We had some audio problems last week. For some reason, when I went to full screen, the microphone in the camera took over the show and made it sound like crap. But so I can go here and I can do full cam of anything. The whole premise of the show is I do like neon colors. I like the whole Blade Runner kind of vibe. I've been messing with this theme for years. The audio bar is new. Can you see my voice? It's actually real. 1, 2. You see, so that's, you can help keep an eye on the audio level. So the ideal audio level is what it is right now. It's at yellow, just tickle. See, it tickles the red. You don't want to go into the red, but sometimes you just want to tickle the bottom of the red. But you also don't want to go down here because that's a little bit too quiet, and I'm having trouble. So this microphone is an old microphone from like the 80s, and it's a tube condenser mic, and it's a 7-pin wire that goes through. Each cable can cost from $10, $20, $30 to $100, and this cable goes into a anti-hum box, and then the anti-hum box goes into a 7-pin into a 3-pin cable, which then goes into the desk. So other than the microphone, the main microphone, all other instruments actually go through into the loop pedal. So I'll show you the loop pedal. Hello, Gary. So maybe the ceiling cam is the best. I'll use this duster as a pointer because you can see the white at the end. So another thing about the show that no one knows is it gets dusty in here in the winter and super wet. Yeah, baby, in the summer. But the dust is incredible. I had to buy I had to get a shop vacuum, like a big, huge vacuum that blows, and I open up all the windows, and once a week, twice a week, I blast all the things out. I dust everything. All the equipment gets covered in plastic. After I finish one show, it takes me a day and a half solid. It takes about 10 to 15 hours to clean the studio and get it back, and that's after I do the 3-hour show. So when I prepare all week, practice everything, do all the equipment, update everything, take all the plastic off, learn all the tunes, do a 3-hour show, wake up, clean for a day and a half, and Pat tip $10. It can be frustrating, but not all the time, you know. Like, and this isn't about money. This is, I just want to be able to pay for maybe, I don't know, the internet or something like that, or a box of cereal. So this thing over here is a loop pedal, a loop station, which comes from the Loop Wizard, who helped us get it for the show. And it has, I used to use one pedal that's on the ground, and I can show you that too. I'm going to take my time. I'm going to do this, and sorry if I miss all the comments. I promised myself for ages I'd do this. So I got all my pedals down here. This red unit down here is new. Just follow the bouncing dust buffer. This is new. I got this, well, it's secondhand. I got it secondhand for a really good deal. Beautiful bass sound effects, and I haven't had time to use it much. And then over here at the far end is my loop pedal, which I bought in 2001, and it only loops one track, and you can put a drum beat and loop it. So that's what I did for 9 years. And I didn't have any effects on the floor. I started this show with a computer from the garbage and no equipment. And I just added, and I have no friends, I have no life, I go nowhere, and I don't do anything. So now we have a 5 looper. So now I can loop 5 times. It can record up to 100 hours of music, and I can loop up to 100 different songs. I'm already up to song 70, by the way. I've made 70 of my own songs since we bought this machine 2 years ago. So all the guitars, sorry, the distortion, all the guitars, everything goes into all the pedals on the ground. So everything goes to all the pedals in the ground. I'm having a hard time doing this, sorry. I'll do one at a time. So all the guitars, the fretless bass, everything goes in here, and I can do all like distortion and chorus and wah-wah pedal and strange sound effects. But then also on the loop pedal is a whole amazing brand new like 2023 effects unit, and you can put 4 effects onto anything going in and 4 effects onto anything going out. So anything going in and anything going out. So, and then you could that's the loop pedal there. So you can do incredible things, like mind-blowing things, but you got to go through the digital menu. So it's really hard to do live in the dark. So doing everything in the dark, yeah, baby, it's pretty difficult. So there's some of it, but it's not that straightforward either. So the piano, the basses, the guitars, the classical guitar is separate. I had to buy a pickup for the classical guitar, so I use a pickup is a piezo pickup. It's like a little mic attached to a piece of wood, and that goes in there. And then we built the red guitar this year when I took some time off. I got a Roland MIDI synthesizer pickup, an extra pickup, divided 6 pickups. So it's a tiny pickup with 6 pickups on it that picks up every string individually, and I can do synthesizer, kind of sitar, harmonica, keyboard, cheesy stuff, but it's fun. I just use some of it there. And I've had no time to do music. You can hear my mouth's getting dry. That's why I'm always drinking. And by the way, this is soda water, and in my other container I have hot lemon water. I'm addicted to hot lemon water. I would take a sip about every 5 minutes. I'm okay. Spinal damage. So I had my spinal cord all mangled and screwed up, and I had 2 surgeries, and on the second surgery they cut some of the vein. So in the morning I drop things. I'm in so much effing pain, it's unbelievable. So I take pills. I've been taking the pills religiously for about 13 years now, and I'm still here, so they help me get through it. And I understand that people don't understand, so doing all of this because I can walk around and look normal, but trust me, I spend my whole day on my back in pain. So I spend my time doing my graphics in my studio and music and whatnot. So let's take a look at a Bass Guy show 9 years ago today, May the 2nd, 2016.
Some Dr. Name upstate. We may get some Satan calling in. We may get all kind of things going on. You never know what's going to happen when the Bass Guy show goes live right here on Concert Window. Be sure to tip those waitresses. Yes, indeed. Yo, let's give it up for Bass Guy. Streaming to you. His life with you. Bass
So I had different themes every week. I'm trying to find the still here because I'm having a hard time because there's really so much going on lately that it took about 10 years for me to get all my stuff together, and then I had a flood and I lost my mind because 10 years of building a studio and it all went to shit in 10 minutes. It was gone, all of it. So we rebuilt it and we're here. You can join the show. You can join Patreon. I don't want to boast, but I have over 3 Patreons. Larry, I said I have over 3 Patreons. It's not funny anymore. You can just the tip, yeah, baby. Or you can go to Wishlist, and if you order something for the show, it'll arrive, and I'll open it on the next Friday. And you can leave a note on your Amazon thing, and I'll open it, and I'll read who it's from, and I'll open it. I won't know what it is or who it's from till I open it. And you can leave a message or not leave a message, and or just tip or whatever. No one has to do anything. I'm just saying it's a lot of work, and I like doing it, but I also like having a life because, you don't go to your doctor and say, okay, Never mind, we won't pay the doctor. He just enjoys doing it a lot. He just really loves surgery. So here's the show 9 years ago. We've almost not missed a week ever. Anyway, who cares if I'm heaving and shite? This is what I do, and I love it. And I love you guys, Sky the Universe and John and everybody. Miami Christine and Silver Serpent. Hey, stop. Welcome to the jungle. You're gonna welcome to the jungle. This is Bass Guy, and I'm on a computer. Hello, computer. And you're on a computer too, or a device. Same thing, same difference. This week is Jungle Week. We have a different theme every week, and I've been really sick for the last 2 weeks almost. Very bad cold and flu, and I thought, well, you know, I want to do a theme that cheers me up. We're located live here in Montreal, and if I remove the Forest app, you'll see that it's dreich and dreary. It's cold out there. It's like frickin' 5 degrees outside. That means it's like 5 degrees away from freezing, and it's May the 2nd. So I thought if we did this video has 16 views. I'm killing it, man.
Jungle Week, maybe the warm, hot wetness might cheer me up. So you're watching The Bass Guy, which is a live, interactive music comedy chat show where you can call into the show and you can get active and interactive.
So you get the idea. That was the show 9 years ago. It'll be 10 years next year, and then 11 years the next year, and so on. Hello to Gary Bowes. Gary Bowes or Bowes? I don't know how to pronounce it. Hello, Gary. Hello, Sky the Universe. We have the new time up there, a new indicator, and we're having a little bit of fun and whatnot. We have Frankie McDonald in half an hour, everybody. My alarm goes off 5 minutes before I'm supposed to call him, so... I hope that made sense. There's a lot of gear. There's 2 bass amps, electric drum set, I don't know, about 25 pedals, a loop station, a big desk, digital desk, a small desk, a piano that I broke 3. That's where I lost most of the $1,000. I lost all 3 keyboards, and I went out and bought a $125 Casio keyboard secondhand, and it sounds pretty wicked. In fact, I do want to go through all the sounds and have a look at everything. I just always feel pressured that I'm supposed to be like, you know, entertaining and all that kind of stuff. So let's have a listen. So the keyboard is through the processor of the loop pedal, so I can put effects on the keyboard, and it's a very cheap keyboard, but it's modern, and it sounds better than the $1,000 keyboards. So the delay, and it's got audio that goes back and forth, and that's all because of the loop pedal, which is cool. But it's hard to do everything in the dark. It's hard to do it while reading a chat board and explaining things. And like, you know, I used to do it during the day and I could see everything. I could turn on the lights, but then the projectors don't work. And I'm just having fun with playing with music and sound. And I don't know why I'm doing this, because, you know, if we talk about nihilism, we're all going to be dead and no one will remember us in 100 years from now. And does anything matter? And where were we before, and what's happening next, and blah, 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 and money. And, you know, I think a lot of people do things for, I think we live in a world that is very exterior. People are always concerned about things outside of themselves, like houses and cars and money and holidays and jobs and TV, instead of things that come from the inside, like love and nature and peace and finger painting and whatnot. Let's find a different video from the Pat. Pat, I hope you don't mind me showing your videos. Sometimes I can't think of anything to show or whatever, or I'm just busy all the time. So let's look at one of Pat's Metro videos. So while Pat gears up his, look at that. Pat is like from the future. What's he doing here? He's playing his friend's video game. That's it. His friend made a video game about the metro system. And I know you don't mind, Pat. That's why I show it. So yeah, we need to go. I was doing this stupid thing of, like, you know, expressing myself and being honest and doing art. And then you get shadow banned in real life and fake life. People just want Mustang Sally and, you know, Family Ties and The Simpsons or whatever. So if you just like play a chord and go into outer space and then say how you feel about existentialism or life, whatever, people just like, ooh, play Freebird. So tonight I'm gonna play my greatest flops tonight. My greatest flops. I hope you enjoy this song. This is a song I wrote about 4 years ago, maybe longer ago, I don't know. And this is my radio hit. This song was a pretty big deal in Slovakia, so. If you want to jam along, the chords are G, whoa, A minor, C, and D. And then the chorus is just that without the A minor. So G, C, D. So G blues, you can get away with it. Larry! It's good to get the lyrics out before you start. It's hard to do everything. Very, very hard to do everything. Okay. It's like a billion things, really, but we'll get there one day. Too much reverb, Larry? Okay, take it down. It's a song I wrote called Love Vomit.
Release the filth from your soul. Puke it all out. Haters and trolls. Blast the shame into the past. Let it all out. Blast, blast, blast. Love vomit. Everywhere. Love vomit. Beware, beware. Love vomit. Deep inside. Love vomit. Let it slide. Release the beast from within. Be cleansed of every sin. Spew the guilt. Let it out. Praise the Shaka. Release the doubt. Love vomit. Everywhere. Love vomit. Beware, beware. Love vomit. Deep inside. Love vomit. Let it slide. Love vomit. Everywhere. 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 Love vomit. Love.
So I hope you enjoyed that ridiculous little song. Okay, so I'm going to play another request now, so let me just go find the music.
That's 2020 Nova Bus, actually the 51 2020 Nova Bus. So now that we're past fielding, it should be relatively close. I mean, another 10, 15 minutes or so. There's another 51 coming this way. Another 2020 Nova Bus, LFS. Let's put the wide angle camera on for a bit. Get a bigger view, wider view. Just saw a cardinal, beautiful red cardinal. Seeing some robin redbreasts, chickadees, sparrows, you name it. Some finches. There's the 102 now coming. And that's the one we just saw earlier, at the beginning of the video. Yeah, that's the one there. 2011 Nova Bus LFS. An old car there. Shadow. And there's looks like a bike path. Yeah, there's a bike path on the street, which is nice. Maybe if I get a Bixie rack on the way, maybe we'll bike part way for the rest of the trip. I don't know if there's any around here. Oh, we got some crows now joining the party. And we are now on Summerled. Summerled. Zoom in here to show you. There you go, Summerled. Not summer as in the season, but SOMER-LED. There's the 105. What's it doing here? Must be heading to the, I don't know what the 105 is doing on this street. Maybe taking a detour. Oh, look at this house here, eh? Hey, that's incredible. Wonder how old this house is. It has those old stones, old architecture.
It's hard to do
Amazing.
everything, but I'm getting a little bit better at it. Like, see, as I played the video, I got to stop the machine, take off the reverb, change basses, then put on a video and read the chat. Hello, Jay Neubauer. Everybody follow Jay Neubauer, incredible guitar player. And all around great guy. I hope you're well, Jay. I'm holding my bass here, that my first bass that I bought myself in 1988, I think, 89. It's an Ibanez Musician, and I just spent about 100 hours fixing it up. The active electronics I bypassed just to make it work, but all the original parts are there. It's a pretty rare bass. I didn't know about that. So here's the bass here, and here, so this is the bass that I got when I was 16, and here's a video of me actually playing that bass. So it's black and white here, but that's me when I was 18, 17 years old in front of the Couche-Tard. That's at Beau de Ile, which used to be Kids Ice Cream. It used to be a Prism bookstore when I was a kid. See, I've been here forever. It used to be a bookstore upstairs. It was a health food store downstairs. I think it was Ian's. And upstairs was the Prism. And that's where I saw, talking about Prisms, the first time I ever saw the Pink Floyd album with the Prism on it. And the guy told me I could have it for free if I could reach it. And for a month I tried to reach it with a stick or whatever. And it was just an inside joke. I remember that as a kid. And we played there at the ice cream store because I worked at the ice cream store for my friend Melora, and it's the Couche-Tard in front of there. And that Couche-Tard behind there, our town's just like Back to the Future, but even older. There used to be a horse carriage where your horse could like brush its teeth and poop or whatever. It was like a horse carriage station. Our town is 300 years old. So that's the bass I'm holding right now, is the bass that is in that video. I don't know if I can get a closer look up on it. There it is. And that's our group Circus. So anyways, I just wanted to show you that clip. I'll go back to Pat's video, and I had a request for some of the songs I wrote myself, so I'm going to play them now. It was working a second ago. trying to play the song that I was playing there. I think that was 30 years ago. So that's proof that I've been playing. I've been playing for 35 years, Jay Neubauer, 37 years. And I have over 3 followers. So anyway, here's a song called Reality Sandwich. And this is, I haven't done this in a long time, so a year or two. Let's just see what happens.
Hey man,
Who are you, Jason?
where are we?
How am I?
Baloney.
Is this even real?
Do I even know you?
What the hell is going on?
Is this even real?
How am
I
is?
need a meal. Where am how? What am why? Where are we? If you wanted to feel, then it's gotta be real. If you wanted to move, then it's gotta groove. If you wanna get high, real life is something to try.
Miami.
So sing about real life.
Miami and Jay.
All your pains, problems and strife.
Miami, I was just showing how the whole studio works for you.
Reality sandwich.
Should I'll do it all over again.
Reality sandwich.
Let's go to the Kushtar.
But who am I to judge? This reality smudge. The secret to appeal. It's gotta be real. So say it like it is. And be a conscious whiz. It's called the real deal. So let it be your next meal. Reality sandwich.
Miami, Christine.
Reality sandwich.
Jason Neubauer. Sky of the
Reality
universe.
sandwich.
Sandwich, man.
Reality sandwich. We're all gonna die. Where are we? What who am? Are we even here?
Frankie, can you hear me? Hello, Frankie. Hello, Frankie.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing. Okay, we have about 45 seconds, so I'm just getting everything. You can't see me though, eh? For some reason. Let me
I
see.
can't see you.
Oh yes. Let me start the virtual camera. There. Now you can see the numbers, right?
Yes, a lot of people in different countries, they don't even speak English. A lot of people are getting to each other now.
Can you see the countdown, Frankie?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll get the music ready. How you doing, bud?
Good. A lot of people don't make eye contact with anybody anymore.
So I'm gonna introduce you, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've all been waiting for. Frankie McDonald.
I'm doing great so far.
How you doing, Frankie?
Great. It's raining outside my hometown of Sydney right now.
Okay, we can see you. What's the weather like? What temperature have you got?
And temperature in Sydney Nova Scotia as for right now, it's plus 5 degrees Celsius in my hometown.
+5. Okay, so over here we had about 20 today. It was really warm here. Very unusually warm all of a sudden.
Over, and they're trying to get rid of English in Quebec.
They're trying to get rid of English in Quebec. You have to pay double for eggs. Cats and dogs are sleeping together. What's going on? People don't even talk to each other on the streets anymore, Frankie.
They're too busy in Canada, United States, Mexico, Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nigeria, Honduras, Panama, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, Peru. Bolivia, Chile, Brazil, Argentina, all the European countries, Russia, Belarus, Kazakhstan, China, Japan, South Korea, North Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, Philippines, Papua New Guinea, all countries in Africa, in the Middle East, and Australia, New Zealand. Every country in the world, people don't make eye contact anymore.
Wow. I wonder why. How come people don't make eye contact anymore, Frankie?
They're the way they are now. It's all changed.
It's all telephones, and it's the age of entitlement. It used to be the age of enlightenment, and now it's the age of entitlement. Me, mine,
Yes, I
give me
declare
that. What's that, Frank?
I declare it.
You declare it. Frankie McDonald has declared it here. If you have any questions, would you like to say hello to Monica?
Hi, Monica. I'm doing great so far. Hey,
And
Monica, how are you? Bonaventure, Quebec.
We have Wanda here too. We have Monica and Wanda. Monica.
Hi, Wanda. I'm doing good so far.
If we could have our own country, we could call it Wanda Monica. I'm going to Wanda Monica next week.
That means they have to be away from all the rest of the countries in the world.
Yeah. Frankie, people don't even talk to each other anymore.
Every country, not just Canada, not just the United States, not just Mexico, all across Europe, South America, Asia, Africa, Oceania, even Antarctic scientists.
Hold the door open for someone. Hello, Mr. Johnston. I got you your newspaper again. And then the dog barks. And, oh, here comes the milkman. How's it going, Mr. Sandy? Oh, I'm not too bad. Nowadays, it's just like, doo-doot, 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 people on their phones. Can you read the chat board from what you can see, Frankie?
Yes, I can read the chat board. It says Monica said Frankie.
Okay, up next, Frankie McDonald. Can you say hello to Bone Loads?
I'm Loads. I'm doing great so far.
And also one more, our good friend Wanda.
Hi, Wanda. I'm doing great so far. Hi, Monica. I'm doing great so far.
So, Frankie, what is your prediction for spring weather this season?
It's going to be extremely hot summer all across North America and South America and Europe.
I think
It's
I
going to be
invite.
extremely cold winter in South America, Australia, New Zealand.
And what's the summer going to be like?
Extremely hot in North America, Asia, and Europe. It's going to be really cold in New Zealand this southern hemisphere winter coming.
And what's your prediction for winter 2026?
It's going to be extremely cold in North America. It's going to be extremely hot summer in New Zealand.
I'm sorry. I really apologize, everybody. I've been working 18 hours a day, Frankie. You get up at 4 a.m. It's not early enough. I got to get up. Get up. Do it. I can't do it anymore, Frankie. I'm too tired. What if the Bass Guy Show says, Frankie, I can't do it anymore? And then you're like the guy who tries to eat 50 hot dogs. Get up right now.
And did you hear about this? I was on another podcast on Thursday night, Kins and Clump podcast.
And how did that go? Hello, Monica. I got my harmonica, Monica. That would be a good song, eh? If I wrote a song for Monica and I could call it Harmonica for Monica.
Yeah.
I like that. Harmonica for Monica. I'm sure you get that a lot of. Anyways, you oughta get that a lot of harmonica for Amada. Words speaking English, Frankie. So, Frankie, what are you doing tonight, and where are you right now?
I was at Dooley's earlier. I'm on Bass Guy Show right now.
And you're on Charlotte Street, right?
Yes. It's
And
raining outside Sydney.
Okay, Frankie's going to show us Charlotte Street professionally. Look at Frankie's filming. He doesn't shake the camera all over the place like everyone else does. Nice and slow and smooth and professional. That's a brand new street. Frankie used to call the show for about a year of that road being dug up completely, like our street. So we dug up both our streets. $1 billion project, this show. You don't need to see my knee here, so I'm going to fix that while I talk to you. I invited Pat. Do you know if Pat's coming in tonight or not?
Pat, he could be on his way.
He said he was going to call in. Remember last time, where did he call in from, Frankie?
That means when he went to the Big Orange in Montreal.
Yeah, he went to the Big Orange in Montreal. So what I'll do is I'm going to take, sorry to bore everybody here, I'm going to take the front cam here. I'm going to copy it. I'm going to go back to YouTube. I'm going to paste it as a reference and move it over here and then slide it under the template. And then that way you're not looking at my knee. So What else is going on tomorrow night, Frankie, in your area?
Karaoke, Phil Kasuf. Plus, Jason Marshall. We don't have cookies on Sunday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Atlantic. Jason Marshall lives in Dayton, Ohio.
Well, that sounds like fun. I think I'd rather have the... wait, I'm still organizing things here, Frankie. You remember the big flood, don't you?
Yes. Big flood in August 2024.
Yeah, we're still rebuilding from that. I'm going to get rid of the full frontal
And with the
here.
remnants of Tropical Storm Debbie, what happens if somebody tries to host in a nightclub? What does that mean?
What's all that loud music playing, Frankie, down the street?
It's the owner of the house.
Sir, are you come to the guy comes to the door. There's a nightclub. There's a bouncer at the door. There's music playing. There's kids drinking Frosty Molson X and smoking cigarettes on the lawn, Frankie. They're smoking cigarettes. They're throwing their cigarette butts on the front lawn of the guy's house.
When the police show up will say,
Sir, are you the owner of this house?
yes.
Okay, let me just see here. Okay, do you have is this a residential or a commercial area?
Residential.
Okay, do you have a permit for this?
No.
Put your hands behind your back. You're coming with us. He's under arrest, Frankie, because during the lock. This is one of Frankie McDonald's jokes. You're gonna do this on your world tour, Frankie, right?
Yes, they go to every country in the world. There's a lot of countries that don't speak English.
And Frankie, you just turned 41 years old. How was your birthday?
Great. And guess what? Just imagine a guy wakes up the next morning and will say, Mom, what happened?
So, son, your father couldn't take the lockdown. He went to Renault Depot. He took the family credit card. He turned our house into a nightclub, and he got arrested last night. So, son, your father and I are getting
Divorce.
Do you like the sound effects, Frankie?
Yeah.
So then the son wants to visit his father. What does he do, Frankie?
Then the guard will say, time's up.
Time's up. Sunday, the last Sunday of each month for 1 hour only.
Well, that means they're getting rid of English in Quebec because of Premier Legault.
Well, I know life is already a struggle, but what about computers and telephones? You can speak any language anywhere. Your phone just translates everything for you in real time now. You can actually, Frankie, on Amazon for less than $20, you can buy earbuds that can translate anything that it hears into any language into your ear. It exists. People are just too lazy to use it. So
Yeah, in the United States, they're getting rid of freedom of speech there.
we should just lock everybody up and put pavement everywhere. Just cut down all the trees, make it one huge parking lot. We all need to drive more cars, and then that way we'll have more flooding and ridiculous forest fires together.
They're cutting a lot of rainforest down in Brazil.
So what's going on in the world, Frankie? Why is everyone losing their shit and doing bad things?
They don't know any better. And they're cutting the trees down in Africa, too, in Southeast Asia.
But Sydney, Nova Scotia is a pretty cool place. I went down there, and everyone was pretty cool over there,
They're
Frankie.
cutting a lot of trees down in places like in China and all those places.
So let's see if we have any questions here. I have a song request, Jack. We'll bring an option. Okay, so Monica says, I have a song. Oh, I can see here. Jack will bring it up. 2 options for you to choose from. Yeah, go for it. Let me know now, Monica, because after I talk to Frankie, I'm going to do one more song, then go, because you see it in the movies when someone has a problem. What's your pain level? Mine's like 9 right now. I'm in a lot of pain, but I'm still here. Frankie, what can people do if they want to help the Bass Guy Show continue?
Yeah, to support Bass Guy Show tip.
Yeah, you can go to bassguyshow.com.
BassGuyShow.com, that's the website.
You can go there and you can help out there.
There's a lot of clowns there. There's a lot of clowns. They don't have no interest. That means they're more interested in big public figures, not other little musicians. Every country on the planet.
Well, exactly. People use art. They got paintings. They listen to music, but people don't want to pay for it. We have this agreement with this. I was watching this video today. There's agreement between society and artists that artists will just do everything for free and suffer, and people will just accept that. And that's the way it is. But what if you did that with plumbers? Like, what if plumbers?
Not good at all. Not
you-
good. Plumbers, teachers, doctors, lawyers.
What if you said to plumbers, you know, you just do it because you love doing it. You're really good at it. You have all the right tools. Or what if you hired the other music?
My dad is here.
Hello, Frank McDonald. Another famous music joke is when people do gigs and they're in a band and you like a band's playing at a bar and they charge like $1,000 or something, and the bar owner goes, "What? $1,000? That's so expensive." And then we're like, "Well, why don't you hire 5 plumbers on a Saturday at midnight? Hire 5 plumbers on a Saturday at midnight and see how much they charge you." It's free. Music's a thing in the air. It's free. You have 10,000. Anyways, I don't care anymore, Frankie. Just we're going to have fun and should we keep going, Frankie? Keep doing this?
That means down the Amazon rainforest, they're cutting trees down and things like this.
Should I quit the show or keep going, Frankie?
Keep going.
I made $10 last year. It was great fun. But thank you, Miami Christine.
These are my fans.
We're fans. Thank you, Frankie.
Hey guys, Happy New Year or something like that. Are you guys on MySpace? Hello, Frankie's dad. Hello, Frank McDonald. You can follow his music too. How can they listen to your dad's music, Frankie?
Mystic Mist on his SoundCloud.
Mystic Mist on SoundCloud. Frank McDonald, and we're talking to Frank McDonald Jr. Frankie McDonald. Does your dad ever call you Junior?
He said Frankie Dow Jr.
What kind of things did you do when you were a toddler, Frankie?
I run around and things like this. I drove tricycles when I was a little child.
Did you watch the Transformers and G.I. Joe?
Yes, a long time ago. That's in the old days.
And what did you eat at lunchtime? What kind of lunch meal did you have?
I had tuna fish sandwiches back into my childhood food. I don't eat tuna fish sandwiches anymore.
You have a good memory. Did you have Eastside Mario's Pizza this week?
Yes, I had it earlier today.
Hello, Frankie. Let me see if there's any questions here, Frankie. 1 second. It would be nice to get paid, Frank McDonald. Yeah, if we did it for money, we would have quit a long time ago. But, I'm going to take the $10, and I'm thinking about going back to university to get my PhD. So, Frankie, what's the weather going to be like this weekend in North America?
Going to bring a lot of rain. New York City this Sunday and the Monday coming up.
And we have a bit of flooding in our town in St. Anne's, Frankie. We have flooding down by the Lac St. Louis, I was told. I haven't been down there in about a year, so. I found out, they tell you if you're authentic and you be yourself, you'll do great in life. But I found if you be authentic and be yourself, you get shadow banned and ghosted. It's great fun. But
yes,
what would I know about life?
There's a lot of countries out there that don't even speak English. There's a lot of military dictatorship countries out there in the world.
Those foreigners have a different word for everything. That's a Steve Martin joke. So, Frankie, what kind of videos and TV and stuff have you been watching these days?
I'm watching TVs and things like this. And did you hear about this? A lot of people in Eastern Europe, they don't speak English. They have a totally different alphabet altogether.
I've been to a lot of those countries, Frankie. I've been to far, far away countries myself. I was in Kazakhstan for a little while, and I went to India a couple of times, and Africa. There's lots of different places far away. I'm trying to fix things as I talk to you here because there's my knee is on every shot, and I don't know why that's a thing, but we'll fix it eventually. The bass knee show. Frankie, what kind of music have you been listening to lately?
Quite a few music. And guess what? Last night I was on Joe Yanli's show.
How did that go?
Good.
You had a good time? A lot of guests on the show?
Brandon Helk and a scientist was a special guest all the way from Colorado, USA.
A scientist? Wow, that's really cool. So I'm still here, Frankie. I'm just adjusting a few things, trying to fix a few things. You'll see me edit live here, because if I don't fix it, it'll never get done.
And that means Monica is doing great so far. How's the weather? Bonaventure, Quebec, where Monica is at.
How is it in Bonaventure, Monica? Will let us know. We'll find out in about 20 seconds because of the delay. There we go. That's better. Now we have some movement going on in the scene. And Frankie, any space weather?
Lots of solar flares shooting from the sun.
Are any asteroids going to hit the planet Earth?
The asteroids in different areas now. The asteroids are far away.
They're far away. Okay, so they're not going to hit the Earth.
And rain has downgraded to little very light drizzle in my area. I'm showing you Charlotte Street again.
Okay, so we have light drizzle. I like your hat, Frankie, and it's raining here, says Monica. So it's raining where Monica is, and she really likes your hat. And we're looking at Charlotte Street live in Sydney, Nova Scotia on A Bass Guy Show. We have a brand new audio meter there in the top middle. We have Monica in Bonaventure, Frankie in Sydney, Nova Scotia, Frank McDonald, Frankie's father in where's your dad again? In
Halifax, Nova Scotia, Canada. Monica's in Bonaventure, Quebec.
Halifax. And where do the Trailer Park Boys live again?
Sunnyvale, Nova Scotia.
And Dartmouth, right?
Yes.
Dartmouth is the real place. Okay, Sunnyvale. That'd be cool if you met them someday, Frankie, and they know all about you. They love what you do.
Down in Mexico, people don't make eye contact at all, period.
How nobody looks at each other? How come? Where did you hear that?
And because the phones changed all over the world, Guatemala, Costa Rica, El Salvador, Nigeria, and Honduras and Panama, all the countries in South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Oceania, cutting a lot of trees down in Amazon rainforest in Brazil, cutting a lot of trees down in Africa and Southeast Asia and China.
Well, that's not good at all, is it, Frankie? That's not good news at all. So
in places like in China, they don't have freedom of speech.
Yeah, it's crazy times that we live in. I'm having a hard time focusing tonight, Frankie, because I'm just in a lot of back pain. I need to try and not work so hard. I want to show everybody how everything works and have fun and do music, but sometimes my energy level is really, really low. I was watching the Trailer Park Boys tonight. Says Gary, I subscribe to their channel. It's cheap. It's only $2.50 a month, and they do new stuff every week, and it's really, really cool. They're really funny people. They're good people too. They have good hearts. Can you name all the Trailer Park Boy characters, Frankie?
Randy is one of them. The guy likes burgers. Randy's one of them. Bubbles.
That's right, Bubbles. And we got Julian with the muscles.
Those are the other guys.
Yeah, and John Dunsworth is the trailer, and Randy, of course, and we got Ricky is the main character. Was. So, Frankie, could you give us a weather report around the world before we finish up? Because I'm feeling a bit sore tonight.
The world, there's a guy, warm air, cold air, fighting each other in Japan right now. In Australia, New Zealand, it's really dry. In interior Australia, got a little bit of showers in coast areas of Australia. It's southern hemisphere autumn right now. Their winter starts on June 20th. In North America, lots of rain, New York City and all across the eastern United States because of Omega block developing. That's going to drag cold air all the way down to California, Arizona, Nevada, and New Mexico, Utah, and all those places.
Thank you, Frankie, for that. And I can't see enough of the chat. 1 second here.
Best of luck to you. I'm Frank Del. You're listening to the Bass Guy Show.
Thank you, Frankie. Thanks for calling. Sorry, everybody. I got a lot of back pain tonight. I don't know Wild Time. I should, though. Ladies and gentlemen, Frankie McDonald. So you're watching A Bass Guy Show? You're watching A Bass Guy Show live You're asking for Wild Time Mountain, and we'll all go together in the wild mountain heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Do you mean that song, Monica? I don't know it. And we'll all go together in the wild mountain time, all along the bloomin' heather. Will you go, lassie, go? Oh, flat of Scotland. I don't know it, I'm sorry. I can learn it though. Stupid computer.
Put some toast in the toaster.
Eggs. You are
Put the toast in the toaster.
The kitchen
and when the slices pop up, quickly butter them.
is full of eggs.
And then add some salt and pepper on the buttered toast.
You are making an egg.
Your eggs should be ready now. Take them out with an egg spoon.
Eggs are ready.
Spoon. Take the eggs out with your egg spoon. And then put them in a bowl of water with one ice cube. And wait 30 seconds before finally taking the eggs out again with your egg spoon.
Eggs everywhere.
Now gently
1 minute
tap
egg.
on the top of the egg, and then with the knife, very quickly open the top of
with a
very
pin.
quickly open the top of the
all
egg.
over the
Take
floor.
the egg is now open. Now tuck in with your toasted soldiers and enjoy.
Enjoy the
You
egg.
now have made and enjoyed the perfect
Boiled egg. Eggs all over the floor.
the perfect soft boiled egg.
Jag kommer från... Var bor du?
Are you on a base budget? No bacon to buy boomers? Don't be bamboozled by buffoonery and balderdash. Get your base metal in the kettle and boil them bad boys with the Base Guy Base String Boil Bag. Gigging at a restaurant and need to get your boil on? We've got your back. Our new beef bouillon scented bags blend right in. So
That's a commercial by John. So I filmed this. This is the Montreal Highland Games in 2019. They broke some world records here. Caber tossing. You have to be careful when you toss your caber. And CTV phoned me and asked to use the footage, and they did. And I never saw it or got paid. So isn't it fun being a arty guy? Can we use your thing on television for free? So I don't know that. So what I'm going to do in replacement is I'm going to read a poem that my father used to read to us on the stairs. And this, I can't really see well. Wait, it's this one here. I've been meaning to read this for. I'm just going to put on a light because it actually looks cool, but I can't see a frickin' thing. I can't even see the fretboard on my guitar. This is the price. Oh, the light's off. Damn it. This is a poem. And it was in Ganesh. It's written near where you are in Ganesh. Well, and this is written in Nova Scotia. This is inspired by reports of a ghost of a man roaming the streets in Antigonish, Nova Scotia.
bounce over to baseguyboilbags.bombdiggitybasshow.com before it's too late.
Yesterday, upon the stair, there was a man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish the hell he'd go away. When I came home late last night at 3, the man was waiting there for me. But when I looked around the hall, I couldn't see him there at all. Go away, don't come back anymore. Go away, and please don't slam the door. Late at night, I saw upon the stair a little man who wasn't there. He wasn't there again today. Oh, how I wish the hell he'd go away. Well, I hope you enjoyed tonight. I hope you enjoyed the shoe. We'll watch the Highland Games for a wee bit. It's coming this summer. It's usually on the hottest day of the year. Oh, and I got news. I'd like to thank Sky of the Universe for sending me in this postcard. Thank you for... I'll get used to this one day. I'm in a lot of pain today. Sky sent me this postcard. Hey Jack, happy April. Enjoy another card from the other side of the island. Yeah, man. So thank you. Sky of the Universe. He's not here tonight, but he sent me a postcard. Thank you, Sky. You're the best. You too, John. And I think I talked to this band at some point, and one of the musicians knew my friend Ross in Scotland, who's a musician. I missed it. I just missed it, but this is Ross Ainsley's friend. And he learned a song from him or something. We're in Montreal.
We're looking for a perfectly straight bend over end for 12 o'clock. This is a man who can do it. This is Lauren Coulthard. And that was a little off to the side. We're going to see you 12 o'clock. But he's got... There's Kevin Robinson. And we're going to find out if it went through 90.
One of the hot days of Highland Games in Canada. Drew the former Canadian junior champion. Let's go finish.
So there you go. He's tossing his caber. I'm in a lot of pain. I'm going to go now. Here's one more song. This is for everybody. One, two. I haven't done any of these songs in a long time. We'll just see how it goes. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to help or support the show, you can always visit bassguyshow.com. And all your streams will come true. bassguyshow.com. Thank you very much, and thank you to the Patreons and to everybody who helps out. Music, it's free. Time when the world
seems to be spinning hopelessly out of control. There's deceivers and believers and old in-betweeners that seem to have no place to go. It's the same old song. It's right and it's wrong, and living is just something that I do. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I nearly went up in smoke. But now with my hand on the wheel of something that's real, I feel like I'm going home. And in the shade of an oak down by the river sat an old man and a boy, setting sail, spinning tails, and fishing for whales with a lady that they both enjoy. It's the same damn tune. It's the man in the moon. It's the way that I feel about you. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I nearly went up in smoke. But now with my hands on the wheel of something that's real, I feel like I'm going home.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thank you, Wanda. Hope you have a good night. God bless you. Sweet dreams, and stay cozy and warm. And Monica, you too, take care. Gary Bowes, Frankie McDonald, thank you for calling in. Sky the Universe, John Base 4001, Miami Christine, J. Neubauer. Everybody, thank you so much for checking out the show tonight. Everybody wants to know a reason without even asking why. Everybody wants to know a reason
Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to hear the truth. Lord, you know sometimes everybody tells a lie. Everybody wants to hear the truth. Lord, you know everybody sometimes gotta tell a lie. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Do, 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 do. You know everybody wants to laugh, but Lord, you know everybody's gotta cry. Everybody wants to laugh, but Lord, everybody's gotta cry sometimes. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die. Nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to go to heaven, but Lord, nobody wants to die. Everybody wants to go to heaven. Nobody wants to die. Thank you.
Thank you for calling the Bass Guy Show help desk. If you are having troubles with your stream, please press the letter Y then the following code 1232145 uppercase 3 penguin. If you would like to wish Chicky Mickey a happy birthday, please press pound cake. You have chosen to wish Chicky Mickey a happy birthday. To send Chicky Mickey a sunset scope, please log into Periscope and wait for the sun to set in your area. If you chose to send Chicky Mickey money, blink. You have chosen to send Chicky Mickey $7,415. Thank you for calling the Bass Guy Show help desk. Please hold for survey.
John used to be judged by his friends as intimidating, overactive, pretentious, righteous, and snobby. Yeah, I used to be into real kind of stupid things, you know, like reading books, philosophy, reason, critical thinking, invention, and original creation. So all my friends, they would just push me away, and I just never seemed to fit in. But once I started to use Facebook and communicate with cliche quotations on pictures of sunsets and kittens, my popularity went right through the roof. Before it was all boring stuff like years of research, independent thought, and nature. But after learning how to avoid reality and post compulsive positivity, I'm a real hit with the in crowd. Yep, no more cruel deep thoughts for this guy. I'm a changed man now. I'm a Facebook man. Baby photos, cute kittens on typewriters, funny one-liners. I'm a Facebook man. Disconnecting with nature and connecting with my popular positivity rants is my game now. After all, the power of love will overcome all those itchy, annoying realists. Hey, look! John just had toast for lunch. That crazy nut. Oh, look! Someone likes me. Put the lid on and take some salt and add a wee bit in the pot.
Fröken.
We want to boil the eggs for only 3.5 minutes. Boil. While you are waiting, put some toast in the toaster.
Eggs. You are
Put the toast in the toaster.
The kitchen.
And when the slices pop up, quickly butter them.
It's full of eggs.
And then add some salt and pepper on the buttered toast.
You are making an egg.
Ah. Your eggs should be ready now. Take them out with an egg spoon.
Eggs are ready.
Spoon. Take the eggs out with your egg spoon. And then put them in a bowl of water with 1 ice cube. And wait 30 seconds before finally taking the eggs out again with your egg spoon.
Eggs everywhere.
Now gently
1 minute
tap on the top of the egg. And then with the knife, very quickly open the top of
with a pin.
quickly open the top of the egg.
Take the eggs.
The egg is now open. Now tuck in with your toasted soldiers and enjoy.
Enjoy the egg.
You now have made and enjoyed the perfect boiled egg.
Eggs all over the floor.
The perfect soft boiled egg.
Jag kommer från... Var bor du?